Look at me, yeah, yeah. Remember when they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through. Now you hate yourself, you can't look at me, look at me. Yeah. You made me. Yeah. Look at me.
And what up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? Today, we're about to be heading over to the shop and we're finally about to be getting the 5-lug conversion on the Foxbdy. Yes, it is finally time. I'm still waiting on the coilovers, but I'm just tired of waiting, and I'm tired of seeing that thing sitting there on flats on those 4 lugs. So we're gonna be getting over there doing the 5-lug conversion, getting new wheels on. You guys see right there, we got an empty box that is from Kansai. We got a clutch right there for the FD, so FD stuff coming. But here's everything from LMR to get this thing on the 5-lug setup. So we are going to be throwing that on today, and hopefully by the end of the day this thing starts to come together and looks better. Once this is on here and the coilovers get here, I can have my boy Nish come out to roll these fenders to get this thing sitting right. But operation getting the Fox looking good is underway, and it will no longer be sitting at the shop looking like a freaking abandoned bucket. So that's what I'm most juiced about, because y'all know this current stage of this car, I hate it. I hate the way it looks. It just looks like a barn find that was just like, once this thing looks good, I will be so much more motivated to getting this thing running. So this car, I thought was gonna be a long-term project, because I thought we were gonna be doing a bunch of big power stuff to it. But after finding out what I found out about it, it'd been the 25th year anniversary, actual real CHP car with the dog tags and everything still attached. Now I'm more in tune to keeping this car more so Ford based. So I'm either about to be supercharging, or I'm going to be turbo in this car. I already know Vortec is 100% willing to throw a supercharger our way for a killer deal. So I'm trying to figure out which direction I want to go. But you know, we do plan on keeping this thing forward, but I also want to do a turbo 5.0, because I haven't done a turbo V8 yet, and I've already had a supercharged setup. So we'll see, but more than likely I might, you know, get the Carb Legal Vortec on there. That way I can mob this thing around California with my boy Black Aaron. So we'll see. But anywho, I need to load all this stuff up in the car, and then we're about to head to the shop and we're gonna start messing with this thing. So let's get this stuff loaded up. Hey girl, can you give me a hand?
Sure.
Hey, you know what I meant when I said by hand? Like, just pulling up to the shop right now, and we got our new key set for the Fox. So still waiting for the new trunk, but we can get all these doors and everything all swapped out. So new key set, we're gonna be throwing these on. These are the LEDs that are gonna be going in the 300ZX, bright red, because you guys know that I have clear tails on here. So in order for them to be legal, what makes them legal is this little red strip right here. Usually you can't have all white taillights, but since it has this little red reflector right here, it makes them legal. But I'm gonna run red LEDs in here. That way when you do hit the brakes, they're super bright and they just look red. So anybody that knows the vet, these are actually white LEDs on here too. But when they're lit up, you can't really tell. They're just bright red. So same thing going on here. And then I have red LEDs going on the Foxbody also. So everything gonna be red LEDs out here. So before I pull all the parts out of the vet for the Fox, figured I'll just throw these tail lights in this thing real quick just to see how bright they are. I've never used this brand before, so I want to check these things out. All right, brakes. Yep, bright red. Video don't pick it up, but they're bright ass red. And then hit the hazards. Yep. Then put it in reverse for me real quick. Make sure reverse light's working. There we go. Yep. Right. Yep. All lights working. All right. Lift all clear. Now it's time to move this thing back and get this thing over here so we can get this 5 lug on. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I gotta fucking put the. I'm glad. Come on.
So this will be my first time actually getting to look underneath this thing and seeing it, you know, with better eye vision. Son. So LSD in this thing, perfect.
It's damn near a barn find. We had to use a Subaru to get it out.
Rally car.
Right? For real. Bro. It's gonna be like a new car.
Fuck it, let's powder coat the frame now.
Strip it down.
I wonder if I can take all the junk that just came from underneath this car, ball it up into like a little ball and make like a little 5.0 tumbleweed. Maybe I'm gonna try that later. Make a tumbleweed. Now that this thing is all dusted off, Femi had to broom this thing down. Now we're about to cut all these caps off, break them, whatever we gotta do to get these wheels off. So once these are off, we about to commence to getting this thing 5 lug. Break that thing, break that thing.
I know I get something in.
Come on, yo. Break that thing, break that thing. There you go. Just yike it. Start tap dancing on shit. Look at that. 4 bolts. Ugh. Whack whim selection. Whack rim selection. Say that 5 times.
Whack.
Whack.
Selection.
Whack rim whack.
Hey, I got farther than you did.
Whack rim selection. Whack rim selection. Do it again 5 times.
Whack rim selection, whack rim selection, whack rim selection, whack rim selection, whack rim selection.
That's because you speak proper English. So just a heads up, I don't know what I'm about to be doing with these wheels, but if somebody's still 4 lug, you local in the area, you can take these for free. I have no use for them, so I figured I'd just give them to somebody that may possibly need these things. So if you local in the Bay Area, let me know if you want to come pick up these 4 lug wheels. I don't know if you want to use them for drift spares for anybody with a Foxbody, but just tap in, let me know what's up, and you can have them, like I said, for free. Oh yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
Man, look at these. These got some good ass shoes on here still, yo.
Yep, it's not bad.
Man, that's like 730 seconds right there. Stop messing with it before you break it. It's antique right there.
So for all the people out there that know, on the end of a pocket screwdriver is 3mm. So you can measure breaks. About 6.
Yeah, it's about 7.
Yeah.
I said 7.
Whatever.
It's gonna be 7.
All right, 7.
8 there if I want to be generous. Yep, axles.
Cool. Oh, that's the front.
Fronts. Front hubby dubs. Ooh, they give you like nice little frisbee. Yeah, see, new drums. I think they're the same. Only thing that goes, it just slides over it and then the axle slides out. So that's gonna be another one, 1-in-1. More frisbees.
Another frisbee. So that's the front one again.
Ooh, it's a knife.
Dang.
Yep, 1-in-1. Here, it's your turn. You go frisbee this one. Oh, yours sucked.
Mine came apart.
You do gotta take the diff cover off. Diff cover comes off, and then we pop that C-clamp off to slide the axle out.
Look, what I tell you, I have a whole gang of.
Friction modifier.
Yeah.
So yeah, at least they came with, gave you fluids, and I think those are the front bearings.
Those are the seals right there.
Yeah, but those should be the front bearings. I think those go on the front hubs. Yep.
Okay.
It's about to get messy.
There it goes. Shake it out of there.
So look who just popped up. My BFFFFFF. What's up, girl?
Hi.
Yeah, Monica came by to chillax. Just chillaxing. I might start popping this stuff off right now. I think Aaron's doing the rear cover over there, so I'm gonna just start on the front, and then once he's done cleaning that off, we can double team the rear. What's a bunch of different things? Oh, long ass bolts, yo. Pop that wheel bearing out of there. Oh, so Monica just popped up with the food. Lunchtime.
My kids are hungry.
Lunchtime. Time to grub.
Oh my god.
What?
I forgot no teriyaki sauce. Just
Dude,
kidding.
I was about to say, bro, you know I'm on keto, bro. I can't have no teriyaki, yo. And bam, driver's side all done. All back together. Passenger side, then rear. Put the new wheels on and see how this thing is sitting and looking.
All right. You want to explain what happened first?
Nah.
Should we explain it?
Nah.
All right.
Just pull that thing out. Just pull that thing smooth on out.
Yeah.
Hella easy to do 5 logo here, huh?
Man, really easy.
All right, so just messing with y'all, we'll kind of explain this. So inside of here, there's gonna be a bolt that locks this way. Then once you get that bolt out, pull the pin out, and then there's gonna be a C-clip in here. Once you slide the C-clip out, the whole axle just pops right out.
Figure A, figure B.
Hella easy.
Yeah, so the pin then goes in here. Actually, if we, nope, can't even
Spin it no more.
Here we go. This pin goes in here this way.
And then the bolt comes through that way.
Through that way. So it's an 8mm. Then you slide this out, and as you rotate it,
there's a C-clip.
yeah. And actually, if you look in there, when I push on it, you can see it pushes in.
Yeah, you see it right there. Do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of see it right in there. C-clip's holding it.
Yeah, and you just use a
Popping out.
magnet.
Yep, it's just in there with a magnet. Slides right out.
Yep.
So next phase of this is to smack these lug nuts in here. Just bink, bink,
Slide
bink.
it in.
Slide it in. 5 lug conversions done.
Rear is even easier than the front, and the front wasn't even bad.
I think this is easier than doing like a S13 5 lug conversion.
Oh hell yeah.
S13, you gotta change the whole little shit, and yeah, you don't even have to change the spindle or nothing on here. Everything just pops in. So it's probably the easiest 5 lug conversion that I've ever had to do. Don't get no easier than this. Only way it'll be easier is if you just buy a car that already has 5 lug. That's as easy as it's gonna get. Having a big dilemma right now. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to run the spacer on here right now. If you look at this freaking hub bore center thing is fucking out there. This thing sticks out hella far. And even though the wheel fits, what's happening is it's not letting it sit all the way through. So you can see right there where the wheel tapers down. It's basically hitting the inside of that. If this thing was all the same size throughout, then it wouldn't be an issue, but since it's tapered down right there, it freaking hits this thing and it won't sit flush. So only way around that right now is to get a spacer. I think when I do the SN95 5 lug conversion and spindle setup, I think the SN95 stuff sits a bit closer. I don't think it sticks out and protrudes that far. So hopefully when I get the other 5 lug set up with the angle kit and everything, it should sit on there without having to do spacers or anything. But if it becomes a thing to where I have to run the spacers, then the only way around that is going to be to wide body this thing, which I don't want to do. So I'm gonna do this for now and then continue and hopefully get the right stuff once I do the SN95 Cobra brakes and all that stuff anyway. So I told you guys this was temporary, but unfortunately it is a little dilemma right there. Got the wheels on and we were on the last freaking bolt and then that thing broke. So my man's trying to pull this bolt out right now and we can put this cover back on and put some fluid in this thing. But wheels and everything back on.
Is, but he won't let me cut anymore. This thing is definitely. It wouldn't be as bad if there wasn't the carbide tool already broken in here. So we want to talk about that.
But yeah, wheels and everything look good on here. Y'all see that once we get it on the ground. But hopefully we can get this broken bolt out of here. That's literally the last hold up right now. Then this thing can hit the ground. All right, so y'all can see, bro, it's getting dark outside. We've been here a couple hours with this. So Aaron broke the carbide bit in there. This man broke 4 bits in there. So now this man had to come by. Hopefully he don't break none of his bits. It's gonna come out. A couple hours of drilling. We already went through 3 charged batteries. Boy, we've been here. We've been at this for a minute. Rick think he know what he doing now. After breaking 12 bits, he finally got one that ain't breaking, so he getting confident again.
Well, hold on. So we wouldn't be even doing this. How would it? To be continued.
We got the Fox back on the ground now, and it actually fits pretty good with these with the spacer on there. But I think with the SN95 spindle, what will happen is it will push the wheel out a little bit further, so it'll probably sit like this without the spacer. But these wheels do look stupid clean on here. Don't look at the tractor. It's out here, you know, truck height, but these wheels do look good.
I mean, we don't have the suspension on. I think when it's sitting low, it's gonna look.
Yeah, once the coilovers are on, it's gonna sit right. But 9.5 in the front, and then I got the 10.5 in the back. I think the rear is gonna should look cool once it drops. I'll probably roll and pull the front a little bit and do the same for the rear, because I think on the rear I'm gonna probably do a 285 instead of a 275 just to fill in the wheel wells a bit better. But I think if I do like a SN95 rear end also, it's gonna push the wheel out. So I still need to figure out exactly what I'm gonna do with the suspension, but I'm waiting for the SN95 front spindles with the modded knuckles and stuff. That way, you know, we know exactly what we need to do and how far everything is gonna sit before we can finalize it. But like I told y'all, this is a work in progress. We're learning as we go, and we're just figuring out what kind of works on this car. But y'all already know this thing's gonna look sick when it's done. But these wheels definitely look good. Just need the coilovers, man. Need the coilovers hella bad.
I can't believe how much it changed it. I don't have to push this thing with flat ass tires anymore. Man.
The new trunk should be here tomorrow also, so that'll be going on with all the new locks and it. But it looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Just need coilovers, man. Coilovers. Even with the wheels on, it makes this hood look even better.
For sure.
Still need to put the Mach 1 lip on here. Haven't done that yet, but I think when we get the coilovers on here, it's gonna probably sit a lot lower than what it needs to. So I think that lip is gonna be dragging the ground. But coming along.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fucking niggas hating on, I've been on the come up. You can go to speed, but it's better if you run up. You can ride with a nigga, but I'ma give you a choice. If you really wanna holler, then I'ma give you a